What's up, guys? Ted from Immersion here, and I am back with another Dungeon Crate unboxing. Full stop, I didn't feel like setting everything up behind me. I usually do the dual cam setup, but I'm sorry, I'd like to apologize to the folks whose ears I blew out before. Apparently the mic is much quieter over there versus over here. It jumps up in volume. So sorry about that. So we're going to do the unboxing here at the desk and see what's inside it and see how this works. You guys have been watching, you've seen, the original ones, sorry about that, were like this, here in this chair. Later ones were done behind me at the table with the kind of the dual setup. And I'm going to take a return to form to the original ones. 1, because I'm lazy, and 2, because it's late. But 3, so you guys can give me your feedback. You won't be able to see everything because it's going to be out of frame until I bring it in. But then you guys can let me know what you think. So this one was sponsored by Dragons and Stuff. I'm not sure if you're familiar. Dragons and Stuff is a D&D, I think it's a D&D 3.5 live stream, I'm pretty sure. And they, I know they stream, I think they stream on Twitch. They definitely stream on Facebook because I see them, like, seems like every Friday on Facebook. So here's our little card that we'll come back to, which has Dragons and Stuff on it. We have, what is this? Crucible of the Onasha. This is our little adventure. So we'll read that at the end. Here's our dragons and stuff. Yeah, okay, I was right. Every Friday on Facebook Live. Chaos Dice prizes. Looks like they're on Facebook, Instagram. They have a Reddit and Twitter. And it looks like they are now on Twitch and Facebook Live. I don't know if it's the same show or not, and they have sponsors of Dungeon Crate, Paizo, Pathfinder. Oh, I guess it's Pathfinder then, because it's Paizo and the D20 Pathfinder SRD, as well as Sirenscape. So that's from them. Okay, we have an... Ooh, so this is Ark Night. If you're not familiar with Ark Night, you may have seen these before. Other people might, the game tables and not. The clear minis... I don't think... Actually, do I have one? I do. I think I have one right here. Okay. So, yeah. The clear token minis. We saw some of them before. This is not in the Dungeon Crate. This is just one I happen to have off on the side that I got at PAX. They are these kind of... These clear tokens that have the clear bases. But what's cool about them is it's the back of the creature. So, front and back. So, that is just to give you an idea if you've ever heard of... Haven't heard of Ark Night. But we have... what looks like a map. So, oh, it's a ship. Oh, very cool. Okay, so this is, it's 3 pieces. Sorry, this is going to be, because it's laminated, it's going to be reflecty as hell. But you can see you put the 3 pieces together, and you have a boat. That looks like that's the crow's nest, right? Top level. And then if we flip it over... we are a level below, looks like. Or maybe, I'm sorry, maybe that was the top level? It's hard to tell. Oh, you know what? That's because I had them out of order, you see. There we go. There's the helm, crow's nest, and then this is 1 level down. So this is cool. I mean... Ark Night also does the D&D spell templates, the ones that Matt Mercer uses on Critical Role. The kind of, you know, the larger plastic clear spell templates. These are, I don't know if you can hear that, these are laminated. They're fairly thickly constructed. I don't know if they are wet or dry erase. We'll have to see if it says anything about it. Not that you really need it, but this is great. This is just a real quick, easy way to add a little bit of immersion to your game, and without having to just draw it out on a battle map. Ooh, okay. We got some other cool things in here. We got, okay, ooh, a set of game science dice. Very cool. All right, I actually don't own a set of these, so this is adding to my collection. So we have this set of game science dice. These are, I don't know if you can really tell, probably because my lighting is a little harsh, and I'm in a very washed out orange, but these are like a chartreuse green, almost like glow in the dark. These are game science bubble dice. These dice contain bubbles or some color defect that make them deemed as factory seconds. As such, they are offered at a significant discount with no warranty. You will find that they will perform well and last as long as our prime game science dice. I know a lot of people do ink their game science dice, potentially, so you can see them. So these are, again, they're like a I don't know if I could put like something white behind them to really, yeah, you can't really see. They're like a light kind of chartreusey green. These are very cool. I think we've got a candle. All the things here. So this is, okay, yeah, this is in a little fancy drawstring bag here. Where's it tied off? Oh, drawstring? Nope, I think it's tied. Sorry. Let's try and open this. Yeah, it is. I don't know if it's supposed to be, but it looks like it's like knotted. There we go. Oh, it is drawstring. Okay. So, sorry for the crinkle next to the mic. We have this nice kind of bubblegum pink D20 with gold letters. And we've got a little card in the bottom here. Get it out of this kind of mesh bag here. D20 Gamer Soap. Always roll a clean crit. Made by Eclectic Treasures and Crafts. Here's all the ingredients. Custom orders available. So we got a cool... I mean, so far I'm digging this crate. We got a set of dice. As you know, I'm a big fan of that. We got a cool Ark Night map. We got a candle. Looks like we got advanced deployment, maybe some Kraken type acrylic mini pieces. So let's go ahead and open these up. Yeah, it looks like, see, we've got like a octopus tentacle. We got 3 of those octopus tentacles, whatever this black piece is, and then 3 sort of stands to hold the tentacles. We'll get into that when we get into the final review of everything else in here. I think there's only one more thing, and it is, of course, a Reaper Mini. Oh, and it's Cthulhu. Alright, so it's Elder Demon. It's in pieces, but I don't know if you can make that face out. Oh, where is it? Right over there. So there's the tentacle mouth. Here's the big body, and then the wings. So Eldritch Demon. Alright, so we got like a Cthulhu Cthulhu mini. Die candle. The advanced deployment pieces. The game science dice. And the Ark Night map. And then we got our adventure. So let's just take a check through here. D20 soap presented by Lyra, just because you might be 6'5" barbarian. So it is just a nice set of soap. Very cool. 3-panel boat 2D terrain presented by Ark Night Games. Set of dice presented by, because these are all presented by people from Dragons and stuff. So Lyra presented the soap. Alex presented the boat terrain. Squire Quigley, the set of dice. Tentacles, tokens, and stand by Marcus. Eldritch Demon presented by Evil GM Jim Jam. And Dungeon Adventure Crucible of the Onasha. And there is a digital crate, which we will get into in just a sec. We have great stuff in our digital crate. Download exclusive extras for the adventure. Get access to our other adventures and print out handouts. You'll never know what you find. So let's take a look at the adventure itself. See if it says what it's sponsored for. So it says sponsored by Dragons and stuff. Does it tell us? Maps are free downloads. It does not look like it tells us what level it's optimized for. I hate when I can't find that relatively easily just with a quick glance. I feel like all tip to module creators, somewhere in like the first paragraph, this adventure is optimized for a party of blank level characters. because we've got the synopsis of the adventure, and then we roll into the background of the adventure. Oh, see, it's on the inside. I don't like that, but personal preference. 6 level characters. So you can see there's some iconography up here. I'm not going to really spoil things. Looks like some interesting enemies. And as per always, it seems like when there is new monsters, they appear in the digital crate. And there's some cool magic stuff, as well as some loot at the end. So that is our physical crate. Because we're sitting here at the desk, we should be able to pull open the dungeon, or the digital crate, right here, and then I'll jump over to that in just a second. So overall, this is up there, I'd say. I mean, one of my favorite things about Dungeon Crate, which I don't need any more dice. I'm going to be doing a dice once my Polyhero Wizard dice arrive. I'm going to be doing another dice picture that shows all the dice that I own. I don't need any more. But I like that I get them. I like that I get them every month from Dungeon Crate. And honestly, more often than not, those dice make their way back to either my players in form of a gift, or at a convention, I'll give them out to somebody that I'm playing with in a game, or somebody that just seems really cool because I've got all these extra sets of dice, or they make its way back to you guys, the fans, in the form of giveaways and donations and things in the past. So, I will tell you right now, I should have said that this month's theme was dragons and stuff. And next month's theme is slashing through the snow. A fun new adventure set in the world of, in the world created by Dungeon Crate. So we're trying to log in here. It says Digital Crate will be uploaded for Anasha this evening. Please check your inserts for the passwords. I have that, but I don't know if that means it's going to be ready. So I think we're going to cut the video and see what happens. Alright guys, so I went and checked on the Digital Crate. I downloaded it. And I'll just kind of flip over here real quick. So basically what the Digital Crate was this go round. Let's see if we can get a good look at it here. Was basically, this is it right here, a whole thing that ties to all of the adventures. And again, as with all Dungeon Crate adventures, whatever you get in the physical box, whether it be tokens, minis, or otherwise, are all in some way tied to the adventure that's included in them. So you can expect a Cthulhuan type monster. You can see what I showed you just there. There's a lava room. You know, there's all of the maps in nice gridded digital format, which is great for you guys who play online in Roll20 or otherwise. I mean, even with maps like this, you could possibly even just play via like Skype or some other VoIPing system. And then here we have the actual adventure itself in digital format. Again, Dungeon Doodles doing all of the kind of artwork that you see here. So anyway, guys, that's it for the November 2017 Dungeon Crate. Let me know what you guys think. Did this make you want to get Dungeon Crate? Did it make you want to cancel your Dungeon Crate subscription? Did it make you, do you feel like there's anything missing? What would you have liked to see in this crate over anything else? Like I said in every one of these videos, the folks from Dungeon Crate do check out these videos when they hit the internet. So if you have comments and you don't feel like contacting the folks from Dungeon Crate directly, and you want to kind of go through a third party, if you will, you can leave comments on this video, and they will eventually see them and potentially respond if that's a route you'd rather take. But again, as always, I'm curious, what would you like to see in these crates? Do you think they're doing a good job? Do you think they're doing a bad job? What could they change to make themselves better? Again, they want to put the best product that you guys want the most in your hands, so you'll keep coming back. So if you don't tell them what you want, then you can't get it. I mean, personally, what does it for me every month is I get a mini, and I typically get a mini or minis in some cases, and a set of dice. And then everything else is gravy for me. Now, recognize that, you know, the pricing of this, Dungeon Crate's not that expensive. And some of the minis are more intricate than others. I mean, look at the November one, or the October one rather, was this, this sweet pumpkin pewter, mini, metal mini. So that's very cool. So sometimes you get a little bit more high-end minis or multiples. I mean, one of the first crates I got gave me 3 baby dragon minis in it, which was awesome. And they're all typically Reaper minis. Or something similar, which means they're high quality minis. You're not getting cheapy stuff. And then you usually get a set of dice from something like Chessex, or in this case, Game Science, which is even more so. And then again, you still get additional things. So I don't know, I enjoy it. And now the adventures are added in, so it's really just gravy on top of that. So anyway, let me know what you guys think in the comments below, and I'll see you in December for whatever we said it was, Slay, the Christmas themed one. I don't know, the holiday themed one. I forget what the theme is already, but you saw it before. Or I told you what it was before anyway. So, see you next time.